so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Hello? Oh, okay. Welcome, family and friends, to this year's commencement ceremony for the class of 2022. On behalf of our class, I would like to welcome our school board and faculty in attendance. I would also like to take a moment to acknowledge our honor faculty as they were voted on by the senior class. If you would please stand up when I read your name. Mrs. Nancy Young. Mrs. Kathy Conrad. Mr. Mike Kleinschmidt, who unfortunately was not able to attend this evening. Mrs. Carrie Schmitz. Mr. Jacob Boone. And Mrs. Sonia Hoffarth. Thank you all for making these last 6 years of our lives the best possible. All right, being up here as a senior now and looking back at all of the memories created is quite unexplainable. I remember on my first day of kindergarten having to be forced to take the annual first day of school picture. And I can say with certainty that it was not my favorite part of going back to school. The only responses I gave my mom were, "No, Mom," or "Stop, this is embarrassing," because at the time it seemed like it was. Although I put up a fight every single year, she was always so determined to at least get one. She'd say, "One day you'll look back on these and be thankful you have the photos." And now, sure enough, as I look at the last first day of school photos senior year, I realize she was right. Although I hate to admit it, she was so right. And for that, I am incredibly thankful that she was. At 18 years old, I get the opportunity to look back on the photos and relive the moments captured when I was 6, beginning something life-changing. Life is one big photo book, filled with picture-perfect moments, and Albany filling many of its pages. Many cherishable, unimaginable, and definitely unforgettable stories have flowed through these walls, from the several state send-offs, to the pep rallies, and even to the paperclip in the outlet. All these memories were seamlessly perfect, picture perfect. And I know someone out there still has a picture of the outlet situation from 8th grade, which makes this memory all the better. But not only did this school give some of us our best memories, it also gave us our best friends. On this big life-teaching adventure, I have met so many special people, from meeting Megan and Alyssa in elementary school to my amazing best friend Rami and my friend group now. They have made memories more cherishable and all the better. Whether it be in athletics, academics, honors, or 6th grade Showcase of the Stars, I am so proud of how far the class of 2022 has come. I've enjoyed watching us all grow up from being nervous little 7th graders to powerful, determined seniors, and I'm excited to see where life takes us all. I want to thank all of the parents and guardians who've raised us to be the people we are today, even though I know it wasn't all easy. You've truly raised some incredible people that I have so much love for, and I am proud to say that I'm a part of this graduating class. Maybe it's because of the idea of leaving all we've ever known, but I'm incredibly thankful for the opportunities I've been given here at Albany High School. As we sit in the gym for the last time as an AHS student, I thank all of the teachers, students, and encouraging special faculty for making such a huge impact on our lives and shaping us into what we've become. I can tell you that I didn't expect it to go by this fast. I would give a lot to relive some of the memories I only have left in pictures. Now, it's time to make more picture-perfect memories, this time in our own separate ways. I will miss you all in the new chapters of our lives ahead, but for now, it's time to close the Albany High School chapter in Life's Photos books and create our own pages. I hope you are as ready as us to endeavor the new beginnings we face after today. Thank you.
Hello, parents, faculty, friends, but most importantly, the class of 2022. Today marks our last time ever walking in this building as students. We've spent 4 long years of high school working to get to this point, and it's finally here. But in every graduation speech I've literally ever heard, they say something along the lines of, high school goes fast, enjoy the moments. Every year I chose not to believe them. If I can give one piece of advice to any underclassmen here, it is to really enjoy your time in high school and realize that you only live this life once. The class of 2022, the class I've been with for 13 years, from learning to tie our shoes and playing at recess to those awkward middle school days where Joven put a paperclip in Miss Schmidt's outlet, to senior year. We survived staying up late trying to finish our 30-page commodity papers, college English finals, getting our machines to start in small engines, and painting those tiles on the wall near the painting class. We survived. These past few weeks, we've had countdowns going in a lot of our classes, and every day we were like, how on earth did it go this fast? When this class walks out of these doors for the last time today, I have no doubts in my mind that this class will be very successful. Now, I want to share a little story that gives you a little bit of a better look on the class of 2022. Soon after finding out during our junior year that the principal at the time was retiring, I was asked along with 3 other students to give tours to the new principal finalists. I agreed, and I was like, sure, that'd be fun. So the first day, we met with Mr. Bubna, showed him around, and when we were done, we went to a conference room, and he had a little time to ask us, he said something like, since you're going to be a senior next year, what is a couple things that, I should be looking forward to get to know about this class, and what makes Albany special? He wasn't ready for our answer. We started out telling him all of just the opportunities we had here at Albany and how our class is just one of the best. We told him all the college classes we have offered and the exceptionally high participation in sports, clubs, theater, Special Olympics. We talked about our sportsmanship, how success in Albany is their tradition. We talked about how wonderful our teachers are, staying up late and arriving early to make sure we have everything we need to be successful in the classroom. We also talked about all the community support we have, being here in Albany, all of our up-to-date facilities, equipment, most of this being funded by our local businesses. We talked about the stands at our sporting events, theater performances, competitions for clubs, and how there's never an open seat. And this isn't only the parents that are coming to this is our community. They care about us. This year alone, this class received $78,700 of scholarships to further our education from local businesses and individual donors from this area as well. The support we receive in Albany is truly something that not every school has. As Mr. Bubna thought we were about to wrap up the conversation, we went on. We told him how the clubs and organizations that we have here at school, and one of these we emphasized was National Honor Society. We told him that it was very simple. It was a group that volunteered in the school and the community. This year alone, the members in National Honor Society, just the seniors in National Honor Society, have given over 1,000 hours of their time to the school and community. We told him about a couple of our projects, the blood drive for the food shelf, and volunteering at the nursing home, and so much more. We also talked about how our Captains and Leader organization puts on Jam the Gym, where local businesses donate prizes that people can enter to win if they bring in pop tabs, all of these which get donated to the Ronald McDonald Home. We talked about the participation in our theater department and how that's something our school really takes pride in, and how the spring musical is something the entire community looks forward to every spring. Our community is all about supporting each other and giving back to those in need. At the end of the conversation, we said how proud we are to have gone to school at Albany High School, and how being here has given us a lot of good opportunities that we're going to keep with us. Going to school in Albany has really shown us how to be extraordinary people, leaders in the community, and support everyone we meet. Going to Albany High School is truly an honor. I think Mr. Bubna was pretty impressed after this conversation, and I hope after the first year of him being here, he's just as impressed. This class has truly accomplished so much. Multiple FFA members making it to state, our girls basketball team taking 4th at state, a phenomenal production of Bye Bye Birdie this spring, and seriously, you guys, so much more that I won't get into. This class has done so much, and I am really proud of everything we have accomplished. To the class of 2022, I hope you take with you everything you have learned from going to school here in Albany. Take the support you have received from this community and carry that over into your life. No matter what you're doing next year, when you get asked where you went to high school, say it with pride that you attended Albany High School. Thank you.
As Winnie the Pooh said, how lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard? If I'm going to be completely honest, writing this speech was very hard for me. How can you say goodbye to something that has been a part of your life for as long as you can remember? Something that has brought people into your life that you hope you will never forget. As I sat down thinking about everything I could say in this speech, I thought of all the hours I could talk about our past 4 years at Albany High School. I thought about all the memories we have made together. The memory of learning our 4-digit lunch code that has stuck to us to this very day. The memory of biking in elementary to learn a dilly bar at the end. The memory of middle school dances and learning how to use a lock for the first time. The memories of lessons we have been taught from some of the most inspirational teachers. And the lessons we have taught one another. One of the most important being do not stick a paperclip into an outlet. Joven, I'm sorry, but thank you for teaching us that. I thought about all the hours spent in the theater preparing us for our musical performances and getting ready for our big games on the courts and fields. All of the hours spent working with clubs and organizations to make the school a better place to be. We have spent the past 4 years studying and working hard to prepare us for this moment. Seniors, be so proud of what you have accomplished. We have made it through all these big moments in our lives, and we have made it together. These past few weeks, we have been taking our last few walks to class with our friends, our last few classes being in a room with everyone we know, and our last times being in Albany High School with the people we have grown up with. It's a scary thing, closing a chapter of our life that has been our home for our whole life, not knowing what our future holds or where it will take us. Many of us will say goodbye today and see each other in a couple of hours, while some of us will not be in the same room with any of these people ever again. As I think about all of this, my mind keeps going back to someone that is so special to me in my life. Someone who has been my role model ever since I was a little girl, my mom. My mom has been my backbone, my best friend, and my everything. When I was little and someone would ask me what I wanted to be when I was older, my answer would always be, just like my mom. And to this very day, my answer is still the same. Taking my final last in high school, she has reminded me of something that she has always taught me. My mom has always taught me, Annie, home is more than a place. It is more than just a shelter that keeps you warm and protected. It is where we love and where we feel in life. It's where we can be ourselves. And most importantly, home is where life happens. If I were asked to describe what home meant to me, I would describe the feeling I would get when I enter this school. The feeling that brings comfort to me when all the teachers and staff know me by my first and last name. The feeling of being welcomed by each and every one of my peers. And the feeling of support from our surrounding community that unites us as a whole. Home seems like just a place to many of us, but home is wherever you go. So go find who you want to be. Go make mistakes and keep making them, because that's what life is all about. This is the time to find love, to find the people who make you happy, and to find who you want to be. To find the things that make life so much more enjoyable and be thankful for every moment of it. With our experiences at Albany High School, we now know how to do these things. We now know how to feel and how to love. I am so thankful for all the opportunities where I've learned where to find happiness and how to truly live life. Now we can all go into college, the workforce, or wherever our future takes us, knowing that we have the skills needed to truly succeed in life. I can wholeheartedly say that each and every one of you is going to do amazing things in life. We are a class full of kind, welcoming, ambitious, and down-to-earth people. With all our different characteristics and personalities blended together, we make such an amazing class. We balance each other out in a way that showcases the best versions of ourselves, and every one of us will find that place in life that feels like home. Thank you, staff and teachers, for being our biggest supporters through it all, for teaching us life skills that we will carry on to the future. To all the parents, guardians, and families, thank you for raising my classmates to be the most amazing young adults. We will all forever be thankful for all the late nights you spent helping us do math homework at the kitchen table, teaching us to tie our shoes, and finally helping us take our final steps to graduation. And thank you to our community for the endless support that you have given us. We truly wouldn't be here without you. I'm proud and thankful to say that Albany High School has been my home for the past 4 years, and I hope to carry a piece of it in my heart forever. To remember all the lessons I have learned, and all the people who have shaped me to be the person I am today. To the class of 2022, be so unbelievably proud of all you have accomplished. Don't be afraid to leave the unknown and find who you want to be. Always remember the peace of home Albany High School gave you, and go out there and find that feeling of home wherever you go. Thank you, Mom. I'm so proud to be a part of this amazing class of seniors, and I am excited to see what the future holds for us all. To the class of 2022 in Albany High School, thank you for being my home. Congratulations.
Graduates, how are you doing? We ought to put them in recliners. They have worked so hard to earn those seats tonight. Recliners feel like the least we can do. We teachers and coaches get a unique perspective of our students, a unique relationship. And it surprises me that this relationship can happen. 100 students walk through our classrooms every day. 100 students with 100 different stories, 100 different goals, 100 different things they need help with. But by the end of the day, the end of the year, the end of a high school career, that number seems so small. It's down to one graduating class that has grown so much and accomplished even more, that have left their mark here at Albany High School and on us teachers too. And we teachers get to watch this. We see them in the hallways, in the classrooms, the lunchroom, the locker rooms, the practice fields, the sports buses. As an English teacher, my glimpse into these young adults includes what they write about, too. They write their life stories, their triumphs, about the winning shot they scored and the past driving test. They write about what is hard, the winning shot they missed, the math test, the grade they didn't get. They write about their people, about fishing with Grandpa and the cancer that their grandma battled. They write about their gratitude to their parents and how they want to emulate them. Parents, you should stock their Google Drives and go find that paper. I bet they didn't share it with you. They write a lot about their school career. They write about the snow hills and football games in elementary school, about their favorite teachers, teachers they were afraid of but ended up loving. They tell me about their struggles with spelling tests and math facts. They write about the time in elementary when they had to write their name in the book. I hear about chicken parade and Star Day adventures, the song they wrote about Latin America for Mr. Roforth. I read about their commodity paper and about surviving AP Bio. Seniors, whether you've played in the band, on the softball field, whether you planned school dances on student council, or swam the winning race, or even the second string race, whether you were the lead or backup dancer on the beat stage, or drove your tractor to school, whether you competed in crop judging or cross country, whether you loved pork steak day or not, maybe Tater Bowl was more your day. After today, you all join together in taking your spot in the storied history of Albany alum. I don't have a lot of advice to give, but what I can tell you, seniors, is that you can't do it alone. Yes, you are graduating, you are embarking on your adult life, but you don't have to do it alone. Find a group of people who challenge and inspire you, who are as smart as you, or maybe even smarter, who make good choices, who plan to be the kind of person that you too plan to be. Find people who are already the person you want to be. Spend a lot of time with them. Remember too, seniors, as Robert Frost tells us, that way leads on to way. You all know the poem, 2 roads diverged in a yellow wood. A traveler looks down 2 roads to see where they lead, trying to decide which road to take. But the road bends, and the traveler can't see where they end. The journey of life is filled with so many twists, turns, and potholes, so many decisions to make. And more often than not, we don't know where our road will take us. Graduates, you especially can relate. The world seems to expect you to know where your tomorrow will take you, to know what you want to do, where you want to live, to have all the answers about what your life will look like. Robert Frost tells us that we don't have to have all of the answers, though, so long as we know that way leads on to way. That the choices we make today, the work we get done today, the actions we take today, the habits we form today will influence the opportunities available to us tomorrow, even if we don't know exactly what we want those opportunities to look like, even if we don't know exactly what we want our future to be. As long as we do all we can today, do all the good we can today, opportunities will present themselves tomorrow, because way leads on to way. Graduates, live your life knowing that way leads on to way. Class of 2022, the next time you walk through the doors of Albany High School, doors that have become as familiar to you as your own front door, you will probably have to pay admission. The next time you see your Albany High School teachers, it might be 5 or even 10 years from now, maybe bumping into a former teacher at Target. It might take me a minute to remember your name. 100 kids a day does that to us teachers. I may even call you a sibling's name, but I'll remember where you sat in the classroom. I'll remember what you wrote about even, and then your name will return to me. But I'll feel like I'm running into an old friend of whom I'm tremendously proud. Class of 2022, it has been an honor and a privilege to witness your high school years, to travel by your side. I don't have to wish you any luck, because you have the skills, the drive, and the spirit to find your way and travel confidently down it. Your lives are before you, your past is behind you, and your memories are forever with you. And I thank you for the memories you have left behind in the hallways and classrooms of Albany High School. Congratulations, and you will be so missed, class of 2022.
Of brief remarks, but I'm confident that I cannot say anything better than what has already been said. So family, faculty, and board of directors, as principal of Albany Area High School, it is my duty and honor to inform you that the class of 2022 has completed the course of study prescribed by the Board of Education of District 745 and the state of Minnesota on this day, Friday, May 27th, 2022. And as such, I declare that the class of 2022 to be graduated. As we call the graduates, we ask that you hold your applause, remain seated until all the names have been read. So with the first row, please rise. Alexander Bruce Abraham. Jacob Thomas Adrian. Aaron Matthew Einley. Jaden Thomas Arns. Elena Nicole Arriaga. Senna Veronica Barker. Jordan John Barker. Paige Allison Bentley. Amity Jean Burkus. Anna Jill Bettine. Carter Joseph Beer. Eleanor Grace Beer. Elizabeth Marie Blattner. Maria Elizabeth Blanker. Cassidy May Beckerman. Victoria Violet Boser. Abigail Rose Breitbach. Emily Elizabeth Breath. Blake Daniel Buddy. Allie Ruthen Bierman. Jersey Renee Ann Burke. Andrew John Burnett. Anna Marie Buttweiler. Luke Stephen Buttweiler. Joran May Carlson. Porter Gerald Copland. Alexander Jason Kress. Declan Matthew Crumley. Caleb James Cunningham. Alexa Lee Davey. Anna Lillian Dietrich. Dominic Joseph Eink. Grace Elaine Eink. Danica Alice Findley. Brady Joseph Goebel. Hope Danielle Goebel. Marissa Ray Gord. Jesse James Greenwood. Cole James Hagemeyer. Kayla Marie Hahn. Johanna Catherine Hamann. Logan James Harn. Samantha Nicole Harum. Abraham Paul Hartung. Faith Ann Hartung. Emma Laverne Heinen. Madeline Rose Herkenoff. Jasmine Rose Hernandez. Hallie Joelle Hoffarth. Brandon Scott Holm. Lindsay Sue Hummerding. Preston Scott Hoppy. Nicholas Michael Hudak. Peyton Elizabeth Hilla. Rebecca Lynn Iverson. Kyle James Jansky. LaQuay Francis Jefferson. Elizabeth Emily Johnson. Rami Ann Johnson. Anthony Aaron Jungles. Abigail Joy Kala. Abigail Fern Kaltoff. Noah Ronald Kaltoff. Bailey Ann Keski. Megan Ray Coughlin. Myra Kate Kochevar. Peyton James Crumry. Luke Michael Lang. Cadence Teresa Larson. Alyssa Kelly Lovitz. Kaya Sage Miley Galvin. Jaden Michael Marek. Lauren Francis Marek. Savannah Dorothy Mossman. Grant Lee Mayers. Elizabeth Emma Murden. Angela Jane Mergen. Robin Ann Mergen. Grant Paul Meyer. Cole Allen Molzoff. Madeline Marie Muller. Haley Rebecca Nathy. Isaac Oren Naska. Thomas John Odenthal. Emma Marie Orbeck. Haley Elizabeth Ozoski. Samantha Susan Pelzer. Abby Rose Peterschick. Elena Ann Pullins. Blake Austin Henry Rakowski. Kyle Michael Rausch. Ethan Paul Rorrell. Melanie Darlene Rosen. Caden Joseph Sand. Carter Lloyd Schiffler. Josephine Julia Schmidt. Isaac Joseph Schwinghammer. Zoe Marie Shea. Dylan Lee Shepard. Brenea Lynn Schaffner. Catherine Agnes Simon. Abby Joelle Sinninger. Isaac Gordon Sonnenberg. Emily Rose Spanier. Keegan Russell Stangler. Savannah Marie Stick. Ryan Randy Strowing. Sydney Marie Studniski. John Christian Sundit. Cody Arnold Tabbitt. Tiana Nicole Tabbitt. Hunter Isaac Tate. Abby Kate Thielen. Jovan Carlos Tomshi. Nicholas Robert Tugas. Marissa Elizabeth Voigt. Noah Ryan Voss. You need to go down for this one. Owen Paul Weiss. Blake Daniel Winkles. Victoria Rose Walbeck. Trevor Allen Woolley. Amanda Jane Zeman. Alexis Michelle Zierden. So would the class please rise? Move your tassels from right to left to signify your graduation. It is my privilege to present to you for the very first time the Albany Area High School alumni class of 2022. Kayla Hahn will now offer some closing remarks.
Where to even begin? I guess let's keep this short and simple because I know all y'all want to get out of this stuffy gym just as much as I do. I am so honored to stand before you here today with my fellow graduates, family, friends, and all the faculty here at Albany High School. For 12 years, we have been on a road traveling day and night, filled with twists and turns, ups and downs. And we have finally managed to reach our first pit stop. That's right, we are nowhere even close to our final destination. So no one better ask, are we there yet? Or how about now? Because the truth is, we are nowhere even close. This pit stop does mark a key turning point in the dynamic of our lives, though. A stop. A moment where we get to choose. Do we get back into our vehicles and continue down this road in front of us? Or do we take a left? Maybe a right, a few donuts in the parking lot, who knows? Because we get to decide on which new road we take. And the beautiful thing about roads is that they're all connected if we want them to be, even if we have to jump a curb or two. This connection allows us to have the potential for our past to cross again in the future, unless we want to keep driving, passing new milestones, making pit stops along the way, meeting new people to change our lives for better or for worse. Some may go the speed limit, some may speed, some may even set their cruise control 5 miles under, and some may fortunately hit dead ends. But with roads, no matter where we are, we can always find our way back to the place we want to be, even if we have to put our cars in reverse or slow down so we don't miss our turn. We can always get on the right track in life, even if we take a few inevitable wrong turns along the way. So, class of 2022, I wish you the best of luck on your new road in life, because gas prices are absolutely ridiculous in this economy. But on a serious note, though, some of our roads may never cross again after today, and that's just the truth. So I want to take this time to say goodbye. Class of 2022, it's been one crazy ride with all you, and I hope each and every one of you reach your final destination someday. Gosh, I told my mom I wouldn't cry, but look at me now. This class is truly filled with some of the most extraordinary people I've ever met. They have not only shaped me into the woman I am today, but inspired me to do better and create my own path in life. So thank you, class, from the bottom of my heart. So, without further ado, let's buckle up and get back in our vehicles, because our journeys are only beginning. Thank you, and goodbye.